I'm a kind of person who likes her own company. I would love to enjoy solo. I can go to a restaurant, I can eat alone, I can go to a movie theater, I can watch a movie alone. But when it comes to solo trip, I'm really scared of traveling alone. That's the main thing. English is so nice. You are speaking very nicely. So, was it good since
Thank
the beginning or you have learned it?
No, I just learned from scratch. There was a time when I couldn't utter a single sentence in this language. I started
Hmm.
from a scratch. Yeah,
Okay.
because I did my schooling, even graduation in Hindi medium, so there were no exposure for me.
Very surprising. Can't even imagine that like you are from Hindi medium because the way you are expressing yourself without any kind of effort and all, I thought that you are from English medium. That's why I'm curious to know about your journey.
So most of the HRs, when I picked up a call, they even started speaking English. So I
Hmm.
was very afraid. Even there was a time when I was not able to introduce myself properly. Like I only told them like, okay, I'm from here and this is my name and this is something I did in my graduation. I couldn't able to express my thoughts and emotion there. So
Okay.
after that call, I literally went to my room and cried. Why it's happened to me? Like it's happened. Like when you have that capabilities and you wanted to share a lot of things, but because of language is a barrier, and you were not able to express. So we feel very bad. It's obvious.
Okay. So you are consistently practicing from last 4 months. So very good evening, Mahima. How are you doing?
Good evening to you. I'm doing very good. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you?
Yes, I am also doing great. But before I move forward, I would like to give you a compliment. You're looking so beautiful, especially your hair. Amazing.
Oh, oh, you are looking too, actually. You always look beautiful.
Thank you so
I
much.
guess recently you got your haircut and straightening too, right?
Right. That's why.
Yeah, and you posted that
Picture.
after immediately when you got your haircut or straightening on your post. So yeah, I saw that.
That's
So you're looking beautiful. Yeah.
thank you. So before move forward, let's start with your introduction because I know about you. Actually, I had watched one video with Rajni. I think it's long ago. I had watched that entire video and it was really amazing conversation. Since then, I was thinking to communicate with you. I sent a message on Instagram. However, you checked it today, and finally
Yes,
we are
sorry for
connected.
that actually.
Yeah,
Because that's my different Insta ID and I rarely open that. But from moving forward today, I'm going to check every day because I can see like people messaging me there. So
okay,
that's the reason.
okay,
Yeah. So, yeah, first of all, thank you so much for having me here. And as per my introduction, so hello everyone. My name is Mahima Shukla. I'm connecting from UP. I have done my bachelor's. Currently, I'm pursuing my master, which is MA in English Literature. Simultaneously, I'm working on my communication skills. So, I'm run a YouTube channel too. And as for my hobbies, so I love traveling and reading a book. So that's a bit about me.
great, amazing introduction. Do you also want to know about me, or you already aware?
I have watched your plethora of videos, so
Oh
no
my
need of
God.
introduction.
Okay, then we can save some
Yeah,
time. So,
I have started your my journey like watching your videos and videos and many YouTubers like of course Sunita ma'am is also here. So yeah.
great. I would like to ask you, as you have said that you are masters in English literature, what inspired you to pursue a masters? Like, tell me a little of background of this.
Okay, nothing actually inspired me. As you know about me, so I have worked for 2 years in corporate.
Okay.
So in this year, in month of May, I quit my job. So after that, I was wondering what should I do because since when I completed my graduation, I wanted to do something my own. So YouTube is something always in my mind, but I don't know what to do with YouTube. So that moment I made up my mind I want to improve my communication skill. So I have watched many YouTubers who just started their journey at the same time they are learning and they are posting those videos. So in that way it helps to maintain their consistency. So same thought came in my mind. I thought like let's start a YouTube. Though I was very anxious that moment because no one is feeling comfortable to show their flaws front of camera and like we know a lot of audience is going to watch this video, I guess you also have gone through the same. thing, so you know.
Right.
So uh, first I have started my YouTube channel. After that I thought like, because in meanwhile if I pursue my master, and in the future if I want to do anything, maybe it can be a teaching or something, so there would be no gap show. So that's why I have enrolled myself for a master.
Okay, I think it's amazing. And I think nowadays a lot of people they want to become a YouTuber because I think it's a good platform. Basically, for me it is a platform where I can express myself. But for many out there that is something for career growth. I want to ask you like do you see YouTube as just a platform for expression or also a long-term career path?
Oh my God. Like if someone has a patience and persistent, then they can see it as a career growth. But if someone is like who give up very quickly, they don't have patience to wait, right? So for them, it's kind of expressing their self only. So what's your take on in this?
Yeah, I would love to express myself first. That is first thing because it's been a long time that I want to be on YouTube. I was
Mhm.
stuck with my family and kids. I was not able to put my 100% there on YouTube, and that's how I was not able to start a channel earlier. So, like, it's been, it's, I think, third year going on, and I'm on YouTube. I'm feeling so elated when I connect with people from diverse background. Like Promila ma'am, as you said, that I was talking to her, I've learned a lot through her because she has a lot of experience of teaching. That is altogether different thing.
Then 10 years, I guess.
10
Yeah.
years, right? So that is one thing that really like about YouTube. I have never seen it as a career growth, to be honest. It is only just a side option for me, just to make myself happy. Yes. And you also love traveling,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I love traveling a lot. I'm travel enthusiast, I would say.
So how many places did you visit till now?
Hmm. As I'm from UP, so of course in UP many places, and Delhi, Meerut, and if I talk about another state, so Rajasthan, Jaipur,
Okay.
and south in Hyderabad, in Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune, and I was born in Kolkata, so that's why like West Bengal also. So and Uttarakhand, yeah, these kind of places I've been only. But there are many uh, places in my bucket list where I want to go. First is Kerala.
First is Kerala, same like me. That is also in my bucket list. I wanted to go to
Uh-huh.
Kerala for so long, but I think I need to make my budget first because it would be a long trip for at least a
Right,
week or so. Yeah,
at
so I
least.
have to manage everything for that. Maybe next year I'll plan.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Yeah,
like,
because I believe when
mhm, complete.
no, I was just saying like there are people who plan to visit any trip anywhere. So I also believe to planning a trip at least a week so we can enjoy, we can explore our things. 1 day, 2 day trip is not enough for me also.
That's true. For me as well, I have the same feeling. But whenever my husband he made a plan for any trip, it's usually for 3 days maximum because he doesn't get off from office, and that's the compulsion. We can't do anything. But for me, I'm free bird. I have no work. There is no pressure on my head. I can go anytime. So that's one thing really like about YouTube. It gives us liberty.
Correct.
And second, my work, law work. I'm not really forced to go out and work. So that is very amazing thing with me. So like if you had to choose like solo travel or group travel, which one do you prefer?
I always prefer group travel because solo is something I never experienced and I don't know how people can enjoy solo because nowadays there's a lot of travelers
Mm-hmm.
who book solo travel trip for them and they go and enjoy. So it's different experience. Though in future, just for experience purpose, I would love to try once
Okay.
to just experience how it look like and like the experience we get. So for that reason, but I always prefer group trip, especially with family.
Okay, that's nice. And
What
even
do you like?
yeah, that's what I am about to share. Um, I'm a kind of person who likes her own company. I would love to enjoy solo. I can go to a restaurant, I can eat alone, I can go to a movie theater, I can watch a movie alone. But when it comes to solo trip, I am really scared of traveling alone. That's the main thing. I am only scared with traveling because there is no security. If someone is with you, if
Right.
you have any trouble on the way, then you must have to be in the group. And that this thing I have realized after becoming a mother, since I have two children. So when my husband planned with like own vehicle with our car, so he always a little bit conscious about safety, that we are going alone, like we husband, wife, and kids. If something has happened, if who will take care? So we have that fear, and I personally also have that fear. So that is why I prefer group traveling, but I can enjoy solo also. It's not something that I cannot enjoy, but yeah, this is how it. And let's talk about something about your English. Your speaking is English is so nice. You are speaking very nicely. So, was it good since
Thank
the
you.
beginning, or you have learned it after some time?
No, I just learned from scratch. There was a time when I couldn't utter a single sentence in this language. I started
Hmm.
from a scratch. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I did my schooling, even graduation in Hindi medium. So there were no exposure for me.
Very surprising. I was not. I can't even imagine that like you are from Hindi medium, because the way you are expressing yourself without any kind of effort and all, I thought that you are from English medium.
No, 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 no. I'm not like that
Wow.
actually because like I have done conscious effort. Like still I've been doing every single day practice, and I talk to someone, and that's the only main reason why I have started my YouTube channel to overcome a fear. And as like if I talked like if I say to you like you are very comfortable with camera, but when it's come to me, so I'm a little bit anxious still to face the camera because this is probably my fifth and sixth session with any YouTuber. So
Okay.
it can be a reason. Yes.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it. So, but I would love to know about your English journey. That when did you start? How you start? How long have you been practice and all? Because I was thinking earlier, like when the session starts, I thought that you're from English medium student, and your English is already good. So there is no benefit of discussing all those things because you're getting that environment. But now you are telling me from Hindi medium. That's why I'm curious to know about your journey.
Okay, so when I completed my graduation, so after that, there was only dream to get a job. I
Okay.
eagerly wanted to get a job, like everyone's dream, like to earn money. So that was with me also. So somehow I started applying in a different various platform. So I was started getting call from there. So most of the HRs, when I picked up a call, they was started speaking English. So I
Hmm.
was very afraid. Even there was a time when I was not able to introduce myself properly. Like I only told them like, okay, I'm from here and this is my name and this is something I did in my graduation. So after that, like there was a still remember there was a one interview was going on and I couldn't able to express my thoughts and emotion there. So
Okay.
after that call, I literally went to my room and cried. Why it's happened to me? Like it's happened. Like when you have that capabilities and you wanted to share a lot of things, but because of language is a barrier, and you were not able to express. So we feel very bad. It's obvious. So the same happened with me. So after that, I started preparing myself just for the interview part because that time my motive only was crack the interview, got a job. So I worked 2 years in a corporate.
Okay.
So during throughout my corporate life, I didn't much require English, like for a communication because where I worked, so they were speaking also in Hindi,
Okay.
so that was not a case. So like last year in when I work in a another company when I changed my company next year. So there like people from a different actually background, someone from a south. So like if you want to communicate with them, then you have to speak. From there, my journey especially started. So just for a 5 minute, 10 minute of conversation was I don't take as a real practice. So yeah, like when I quit my job in month of May, so there I am putting constant effort, like every single day. I'm just, giving particular time for speaking, reading, or watching something. So that's how it's going on. Consistency is something, if I tell you, so I've been maintaining over a 4 months. Before that, I was on and off user for almost a year. So that's all.
Okay. So you are consistently practicing from last 4 months
Yes.
every day. And what is your favorite thing to do in order to improve English? Like reading, writing, speaking, listening. What is the most favorite?
Listening is effortlessly for me. I can listen a lot, even without even realizing how much time I can maybe a web series. I love watching web series
Okay.
and conversation videos of yours also I watch a lot during especially when I do my household chores. So that time I watch and podcast also. And then second, I would give the preference to reading.
Reading. Okay.
So yeah, reading something I also enjoy. But writing, when it's come to writing, oh my God, it's kind of uh, very tough task. Even I tried many times, but I couldn't uh, do more than 1 week also. So, which is something I'm struggling.
Okay. So writing is something that you don't like to do, but reading you like. So what kind of book do you generally read?
So far, I have read only self-help books, or recently I'm trying novels or something like that.
Okay. So your genre is basically self-help, not other than.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So do you think that reading is helping you?
Um, It has, in some extent, of course. Reading is something because the day when I started reading practice,
Mm-hmm.
so I made my mind I'm going to read aloud. So reading aloud is definitely going to help because your mind mouth muscle is like you are practicing, and pronunciation is something even you can improve while reading aloud. So yeah, somewhere it's helpful.
Okay. Okay. One day I think I have watched one of your videos with Nand Kumar Gopalan sir from English Yari. Right. That video was popping me, I think, on my YouTube so many times. So I end up watching it. So when did you thought of that you have to join such kind of platforms, or like it is for YouTube or for your self growth? What was the purpose of joining that platform?
Actually, that's a very nice question you have asked because so far I have before joining English RE, I didn't do any courses, anything, just learn by myself only. Okay. So when I made up my mind, okay, I'm going to start YouTube, so I don't know where to start. So before that, I was watching your videos. Still, I'm watching. You are posting conversation video with English RE. So I thought let's enroll it there and check my level also because before that I had zero knowledge about how to converse to anyone, and before joining English RE, I even didn't connect to anyone, in video calls. So for that reason, that's why I thought let's join. So I subscribed for a 3 month there.
3 months. So did you see any changes in your overall personality after connecting with tutors?
Yeah, I can say fear of camera is mitigating day by day, which is something I can see conspicuous changes. Otherwise, there are many things, of course, which as a learner and to another learner can't say maybe. But when it's come to the experts, so they are there only to point out your mistake. So to give constructive feedback. So which is something I'm getting and I'm very grateful for that.
Okay. So do you also upload conversational videos with other YouTubers, or you are only uploading English Ari videos on your channel?
Actually, there are few of my subscriber who emails me. So with that, if I converse and then those video I upload or otherwise with English Ari tutors. So my subscription is about to end actually. So after that, I plan to connect and touch with another YouTuber.
Okay. So which plan did you choose? Monthly, how many classes?
For 3 months, I guess 36 session.
So you have
Yeah.
done 36 sessions. Okay.
No, no, 29 sessions so far I have done. I guess it's still 8 session is pending. So I have paused my subscription because of some reason.
Okay. Great. So if you you were a learner earlier, you were not able to speak English fluently. Now then you start working on yourself. You use the self-learning methods and improve your English. Then you joined English Yari. What is your observation? What is the best thing for the learner to improve English? I have received comments when people say that, ma'am, should I also join English Yari or not? Or What kind of method is really helpful between these two, like self learning or tutors or your online platforms, you can say?
Actually, it's the point. Like, if you are looking like for a mentor who can guide you each and every step, in that case, they can join, no doubt. If they have money to invest or time to take, then they can do. Otherwise, self-learning always is best. Of course, everyone's know. So what we have to do, we have to push ourselves because there, if you pay for something, then if you want or not, you have to go there because you have paid for that,
Right.
right? But in here, in case like if we are not paying anything, so we don't give value to those things. That is the reason why most of the learners struggle. So that's something is my
I think
answer. So
you have
what do you think?
mentioned, no, I think you have mentioned very correct or right point, because we, as a human, we have this nature which is inbuilt, that when we get something free,
Right.
we don't value. So when we get these YouTube videos free of cost, we don't value. But earlier when YouTube was not there, and when we have to seek offline classes, and when we were able to get those videos, we had to pay money to trainers,
Correct.
just getting few CDs and courses. As it's a human nature, we are not paying too much attention on the free things. We always think that something when we are paying, we are getting valuable. So that is human tendency in people. That is the reason they enroll themselves into somewhere. But one more thing I feel is, if you are dedicated, if your goal is clear that you have to learn English at any cost, you can do it by yourself. You don't need to enroll yourself in any institute. It's totally because you have so many resources. Now AI, they are replacing tutors. AI is doing their work. You have any question, you can ask them, you can converse them, you can do role plays. What else you can't do? There is nothing
Yeah,
that you cannot do, like you need help of tutors. So it's totally individual choice what you want to do or what a person wants to do. But I think they can learn English.
because
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the one, like a live example. I learned by myself only because
Right.
English year is something I recently joined within a, I guess, 2 months back, right?
Right.
Before that, whatever I learned, whatever I knew till then, I just learned by myself. So yeah, English Shari tutor of course is going to help you a lot if you join, but it's not like compulsion for everyone keep
Hmm.
like to join English Shari. That's what I'm saying.
And also, these platforms are very costly. It's not that everyone can afford them, first thing. So obviously, we
Correctly.
we as a human, we want that we should learn from tutor, but at the same time we had to pay a huge cost, which is not possible for everyone. So in that case, if you really dedicated, I think you should do it by yourself. That is the best method, I feel, and even I do it in that way. I had joined Clappingo when I was already fluent. Was able to speak English. The only problem was grammatical errors. I used to make a lot of mistakes, and that's the only reason I had joined Clappingo. But for the people who are already good in their school life, they can tackle with grammar as well, because my problem is with the school. um your picture got stuck. Okay, now it's fine. So my grammar was like, initially it was very weak. It's not that I have learned English and not able to learn grammar, but in the since my childhood, when I was in the fourth or fifth grade, I was weak in grammar. But people I have seen, I have noticed that all the people who want to learn English, they're already good with grammar. The only focus they need to pay attention is spoken English, which they can do themselves. Um, Let me ask you one important question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like more in academics, content creation, or a mix of both?
Oh, like honestly, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things is running in my mind nowadays.
Okay.
I want to try my hands in many things. I don't know how to do, what to do, but I guess you are also in this genre, so maybe sometimes you also come across with this idea in your mind. Okay, this is something I have to try, right? So, but there's a one dream is like I want to open my own institute where I want to give training to others. So I see myself as a tutor, English trainer, maybe after 5 years, 6 years. I don't know how much time it's going to take in my journey.
Okay. So are you doing any practice for that? Because trainer needs a particular kind of training for teaching purpose. So, like, I have seen people, like, I would like to give you example of Gayatri. You might know her. I feel
Yeah,
that
I know that.
at such a young age, she is really good speaker. And not only speaker, she's a good trainer as well. What she used to do, she had worked with the training institute, she learned how to teach, and apart from that also she used to watch a similar kind of videos where tutors are giving feedback and how they're teaching. So what are you doing for that, if this thing is in your mind?
Mm, okay. Honestly, I say right now I'm not doing anything special. I just watch someone is already excellent in their field. I'm watching them and learning from there. And I love actually native speaker content a lot. Like the way they teach and explain the things, it's very easy. For few students, I guess it's not easy to understand their accent
Right.
because difficult, right? But once we start watching, we couldn't resist ourselves to watch those videos. So the way of teaching and explaining with example or so, which is something I like a lot. So in maybe future of now I'm just pursuing my master. Maybe it's take 2 years to complete. After that, I will prepare for TOEFL certificate and IELTS one like that. So it's give me maybe validity, like to become a uh, trainer or something like that. So
That
that's all.
is true. That one thing you have said very rightly, that you have to go for the IELTS or other training certifications, because it is very important nowadays. People judge you on the basis of your degrees now. If, for example, you don't have degree but you are teaching online on YouTube, there will be people who say that what is the authority that you are teaching? You're not a teacher. Why are you teaching? But once you add that certified with your name, you become superstar for them. People start admiring you. Okay, she is the trainer. They start taking you seriously. So I think that one thing you have mentioned very rightly. If you are looking for the kind of teaching profession, we should have to qualify those degrees or diplomas, whichever is necessary in order to teach others. And I think your goal is very clear. You are sorted that what you have to do actually.
Okay, like always, I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes I feel very perplexed in my mind. Like there's a lot of process running and many things which I want to do. So let's see.
Would you like to share?
Many things like, of course, like English is something is always my dream,
Mhm.
and now I'm doing. And another than also, it can be a corporate event which I want to lead. I always see, like, imagine myself. There's a hundred of audience in a auditorium, and I'm walking there. I'm giving my speech and something like this kind of thoughts has come in my mind. I don't know why.
That's great if these kinds of thoughts are coming into your mind, because when you start creating images in your mind, that is definitely going to happen in future, and that's what I have already already realized. I used to feel that I will communicate to somebody in English. I used to thought a lot, even the time when I did not know single English words. Now I am able to do it, so I'm feeling so happy. And the same you are telling me that you are imagining, 100% it is going to be happen with you.
Yeah, like communication is skill, like it's a very vast thing. Like there's a soft skill and many things comes under communication skill. So maybe in future I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, what do you think about the body language? How important it is while it comes to communication?
Um, I am not sure, but I heard from like who's expert in this, like a soft skill trainer or personality trainers like that. So they says like our like verbal communication plays 50% role and non-verbal also plays 50% role.
Okay.
So it means like it's matter a lot. We have to focus how we sit, how we are using our hand gesture, how is our eye contact, and there are many things which we have to like personality, how we carry ourselves, right? So, which is something I personally like also. Like there are many female entrepreneur, and when I see like especially TED Talks if we watch, right? So we see like how they walk, how they carry themselves, how they talk to
Attitude, yeah.
someone. So I enjoy a lot.
That's true, and even when you're saying it, I'm imagining myself doing the same, because I have this passion to, when I became an advocate and I started going to court, I worked in a Gurgaon court for 4 or 5 months. So that time my baby was young. So I used to wear that black coat and styling and all, and I used to look so beautiful. I used to feel so confident, and I had few arguments also with the judge. That gave me another level of confidence. I was like, my attitude was altogether different that time. But now, since I'm
I
doing it at home, I'm not getting that, to be honest. And same like you, I have the same desire, same dream. Maybe in future when my kids will grow up, maybe I'll get that kind of opportunity where I'll start going to the court, and that is something that I really like, and I'll do it definitely. So,
right. Yes, yes.
you want to say something?
No, 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 nothing, nothing.
Okay. So, like, we have only 10 minutes. I have asked, I think, so many questions to you. If now you want to ask me anything, you can ask. Otherwise, I would like you to give 3 tips for the English learners how they can improve their English.
Three tips. The first and most important things, which when I started my journey, I made this mistake. I don't want others to make the same mistake. They think if I start speaking with broken English, so people going to laugh at me and they are making fun of me, right? It's not a reality. Somewhere another where you have to start speaking. That's the reality, correct? It's not like we can wait for perfection. When we learn everything, then we start speaking. That's the wrong mindset we carry. So start speaking for first day, and again there's a reading or listening, which is something either of that you can choose, and start watching whatever the content you are consuming. Start immersing yourself in this language and start loving. Don't take it like as a burden. This is someone is giving you task and you have to do, right? You have to enjoy like the process and go slowly. And the third would be when people often like, I guess there's a most of the co-learner maybe ask you, right, how much time it's going to take to be fluent.
Right.
Oh my God. For that, I don't know what answer we give to them, right? Because as I also use sometimes is fluency application, where people say to me like, I want this kind of fluency. I said like, first of all, I don't think this is the fluency is enough. There's a lot of things which I have to improve. And if you want this kind of fluency, then also you have to, because every individual has a different grasping power, or different thing. So we can't say this is something is time you're going to take for you. Yeah, there's an estimate time we can see if you are consistent with your practice. It may take a 6 month, a year time to maybe reach intermediate level. So
Okay.
yeah, that's all.
I think the advices you have given very practical and very genuine, because that is actually the reality. What people make mistake, that's the very common one. They feel that other person will laugh. But to be honest, it doesn't happen like that. Maybe for few cases it might be true. For few cases, like out of 100, I feel 10 people they may mock, but 90 people they learn English in the same way, and nobody judge them, nobody mock them. My journey is there on YouTube. I have never received negative comments for my broken English, never. I always received appreciation for my confidence, that even after speaking wrong English, you are so much confident, you are able to be on the public platform with these. I'm getting call again and again, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So that is very true. I think people should change their mindset first without, like, before they go on their journey. That is all I
Yeah,
think for today. I,
definitely many YouTubers video who's just struggling, and at the same time they are making a videos and uploading. They can watch and they are presenting themselves in the public with
right,
their flaws. So, like, no one is laughing, no one is like making a fun of them. Everyone is supporting, even they like their content, right?
right.
So yeah,
Yeah, and I think people's mindset is also changing as the time evolves. I have seen that earlier people they used to criticize a lot. Women is the one who used to judge another woman, but now the time is changing. I know that there are a lot of women in my circle. I appreciate them for their work. They appreciate me for my work. We don't feel jealous at all. But I have seen earlier the case or scenario was different. A woman used to feel jealous with another woman. So I think as the time evolving, our mindset it is also changing. So you should also upgrade your mindset. Don't think about the negative parts, but just think that when you learn the language, you will enhance your communication. What are the many things you can get from the life, or you can set your career simply. So it's the most important task when it comes to setting a career or career growth. It is must do thing. Yeah, like communication, it is main priority, I feel. So by
Any
this,
opportunities to begin.
yeah, so I think we're running out of the time. It can be disconnected anytime. But amazing
It was
session.
nice speaking with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot.
same here, Mahima. Even I enjoyed a lot. Your simplicity, your honesty, and your valuable feedback about learning English. It's make the session worth. If you want me to record another session with you, you can let me know. I'm always ready. Just
Sure.
let me know. I'll be available.
Of course, I will, of course.
You can send me message whenever
Uh,
you free.
yes, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and have a great evening ahead. Bye and take care.
Okay, bye bye. Let me stop recording.